Hello, welcome back to ESPN. Today, we will be debating Antony versus Brutus. Who said it best, and who will come out on top of this great rivalry? Julius Caesar is dead. Julius Caesar was assassinated by a group of conspirators in the Senate. His final words were, "Et Brute." He knew that Brutus had deceived him. This is important because Caesar trusted Brutus, and this was a heartbreaking turn of events as Brutus betrayed him and eventually killed him. At the funeral, both Mark Antony and Marcus Brutus gave their speeches. But who said it best? Brutus delivers his speech first. He starts out the blow with, "Believe me for mine honor." Brutus says this line over and over throughout his speech to show how honorable he is. And he asks how Rome to trust his judgment. He also states, "Who is here so base that would be a bondman?" Brutus says this line in order to pressure the audience into siding with him because no Roman wants to be considered as weak or disloyal. "As he was ambitious, I slew him." Now, what he means by this is, Brutus says this in order to convince the Romans that he justified his assassination of Julius Caesar by killing him for his ambitions as royalty. And while he was royalty, he wanted to gain a great amount of power whenever he had the throne. Not that I loved Caesar less, but that I loved Rome more. Basically, he's justifying his assassination once again to say that he loved Caesar from the bottom of his heart, but he had to do it for the city. He had to save Rome. "As I slew my best lover for the good of Rome, I have the same dagger for myself." Brutus says this to prove to Rome that he's willing to kill even himself if he's ever a threat to Rome. Now, Brutus' speech was strong, it was powerful, it even won over the crowd for a brief moment, until it was time for Mark Antony's speech. Brutus is an honorable man. Now, Mark Antony says this line over and over throughout his speech. At first it seems sincere. He means it with great respect. But however, as the speech continues, this line becomes sarcastic and jokingly. "He hath brought my captives home to Rome." Mark Antony says this to remind the people of Rome that Caesar had won wars and brought home soldiers, prisoners alike, proving that he was a man of the people and not ambitious as what Brutus thought. "He was my friend, faithful, and just to me." Mark Antony says this to remind the people of Rome of Julius Caesar's character of loyalty to his friends and the people of Rome. "When that the poor have cried, Caesar hath wept." Ambition should be made of sterner stuff. Mark Antony says this line to remind the people of Rome that Caesar cried with the poor and wanted to help them in any way he could, proving that he was not ambitious and that he, in fact, had a heart for the city of Rome. "I thrice presented him a kingly crown, which he thrice refused." Mark Antony says this line directly to attack Brutus's argument for a justified murder. He was not ambitious. He loved Rome and tried to do always what was best. And your winner of the funeral speech is gonna be... Guess who it is? Mark Antony! Overall, Mark Antony's speech was just more impactful, compelling, and he won over the audience. Brutus may have gone first. He may have took some shots. He may even persuade the crowd for a brief moment. But as soon as Mark Antony was released from the crowd and put on stage, he captured the audience. He truly revived Julius Caesar's authority. He revived the beliefs that Caesar was a good man. And Mark Antony disproved Brutus's beliefs. He made it seem like Julius Caesar was a hero after all. A hero that Rome needed. And as he continued with his speech, he went over the crowd. He was loud. He was proud. And he came out victorious. See you next time on The Debate Show.